hardest of times. We'll be taking care of all the children thereof. But if it's required, we'll be on the front line. You can call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never cop out. Lioness is on the rise, don't you ever have doubt. Never say never, willingness forever to fight and be strong. Once it's for better, I'll write every letter and moving right along. And I'll roll with the punches, accept changes, work with the formula, do what I have to do, and call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never clock out. Lioness is on the rise, don't you ever have doubt. When you are willing to serve, we have room to observe, to see if you can walk the walk you tell. Let me give you my word, my voice must be heard. Bravery is a piece of my heart. Call me by my name, I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never cop out. A lioness is on the rise. Don't ever have no doubt. When the roll is called up, we'll be standing taller to face the darkest and the hardest of time. We'll be taking care of all the children thereof. But if it's required, we'll be on the front line. You can call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime. Lioness is on the run. Call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never cop out. A lioness is on the run. Ready to roll. Call me by my name. I am ready to roll. Once the rules remain the same, how the story's been told. Call me anytime, never cop out. I'm ready when you're ready.
Alrighty then. You just heard the sounds of Queen Ifrica doing Lioness on the Rise. And you know that whenever you hear that, it's time for UnSung. I'm your host for the evening, Anmour. And we have an interesting program lined up for you. My guest is already here, and we're just going to keep it moving. So I want to welcome all those who are logged in via Ustream, via Twitter, via Facebook, through your Blackberries and your iPhones, and just any way you're hearing me, any way you're hearing the sound of my voice. Welcome to UnSung. All right, I'm going to play something else for you, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. The sound of Nadine Queen. You recently heard from Nadine Queen. She was my in-studio guest a couple of weeks ago during the Women in Reggae celebration right here on E2 Air. This is Nadine doing Someone Like You. Check it out.
Oh, hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face, and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remembered you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face, and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'd find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remembered you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'd find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remembered you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries, no cares, regrets and mistakes were memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? No, 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 no. Never mind, I'd find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remembered you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts.
The sound of Miss Nadine Queen. And, you know, I've got to play my anthems. So, you know, I'm going to be playing Itana next. I have come to the realization that, well, I did a long time ago, but it's been reinforced a lot lately, that you just can't please everybody or most people. So they're going to say what they want to say. They're going to do what they're going to do. So this is what Itana has to say about that, and I've adapted this. Just don't, you just not cater, you know. Just do you. The sounds of Miss Itana, who was actually in New York last night performing in the Dumbo area of Brooklyn. That's exactly what they do.
They don't understand. Home is still a push and go through. Yes, they laugh. They call me names, but they just don't get it. Oh, them see me, I hold my head up just the same. When them see me, them just keep on talking. Me not see them, I just keep on walking. I got my pride. Me not gonna show my bad side. Some of them see me as a big pushover. Left me for dead and think I'm gonna kill over. Oh no, not I. I and I will survive. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away.
And of course, you know I'm going to take this one from the top because, like I said, this is my anthem.
People talk, that's what they do. But they don't understand. Home is still a push and go through. Yes, they laugh. They call me names, but they just don't get it. Oh, them see I wonder why the hell it not rain when them pass them judgments and every word left a stain. When them talk up the things them just to mash up your life and give you bad name. Them think you're weak, but I'd never them blunder. Bad mind and think them left your business asunder. Don't give them that power. Show them you can be stronger. Just take up yourself and make the whole of them wonder how you get up when them a try keep you under. Don't believe their lies. Show them that you will rise. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them lead you astray. Starting today, live your life your way. I say, people talk, that's what they do, but they don't understand. Home is still our push and go through. Yes, they laugh. Some call me name, but they just don't get it. Oh, them see me, I hold my head up just the same. When them see me, them just keep on talking. I mean, I see them, I just keep on walking. I got my pride, man, I go show my bad side. Some of them see me as a big pushover. Let me fit dead and think I'm gonna kill over. Oh no, not I. I and I will survive. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them lead you astray. Starting today, live your life your way. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Get you down. Oh no, 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 no. Don't let them get you down. No, 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 no. I got my pride. I got my pride. I'm standing firm. I'm standing firm. Stronger. They can't do me like that.
And
What?
so the other part,
Listen that.
the other part of my anthem is this other Itana. Because they're gonna talk,
Yeah.
I'm simply not afraid.
Da, 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 da. I see them coming after my soul, wanting to take control. Wanna give me locks, wanna give me bling, wanna give me all the material things. I hear them talking about what the world has to offer. Girl, what you doing? Don't you see what they have done to Bedouin and Marcus, Jesus and all of the prophets? But I'm not afraid, no. No, I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid, no. If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High One. They don't mind when you fall behind and can't pay your bills on time. Prostituting and standing in a them government line. No, and they don't mind when you waste your time coming up with some stupid lines, influencing the youth them for snort a line and take a life. And they don't mind when you're locked up in jail, can't get no bail, sentence for life. I can't see your youth them strive. No, they don't mind. But I'm not afraid, no. No, I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid, no. coming after my soul, wanting to take control. Wanna give me lots, wanna give me bling, wanna give me all the material things. I hear them talking about what the world has to offer. Girl, what you doing, don't you see what they have done to Bedouin and Marcus, Jesus and all of the prophets? But I'm not afraid, no, no, I'm not afraid, no, I'm not afraid, no. If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High One. They don't mind when you fall behind and can't pay your bills on time. Prostituting and standing in a them government line. No, and they don't mind when you waste your time coming up with some stupid lines, influencing the youth them to snap a line and take a life. And they don't mind when you're locked up in jail, can't get no bail, sentence for life. I can't see your youth them strive. No, they don't mind. But I'm not afraid, no, no, I'm not afraid, no, I'm not afraid, no. If them a come, let them come, 'cause I'm protected by the Most
So,
High One.
the lady Itana says, I'm not afraid. And like I said, that's part of my anthem. People can talk, because that's what they're going to do. And the bottom line is, I'm simply not afraid of what they're going to say or what they're going to do. If you're just joining me, it's about 4:36, and I'm joined in the studio by my guest today, Miss Leontre. And if you remember a few weeks ago, we tried to do this via the telephone, but it just wasn't happening. So we got the best deal right now, because Leontre is in the studios of E2 on Air right here in Brooklyn, New York, on the program UnSung with me, your host, Anmour. Right now, I want to big up Rough Cut Sounds in the chat room. I want to big up all those who are signed in, who are listening rather, via Facebook, Twitter, your iPhones and your Blackberries, e2onair.com, however you're listening to the sound of my voice. Welcome. And we're just going to get into it. We have Miss Leontre, the fresh sound, one of the fresh sounds out of Jamaica. And I'm going to let you sample a little bit of that fresh sound, because I'm going to play one of her tracks right about now. And this one is called Sweet Slumber. It's a collab with Dwayne Stevenson, and it goes a little something like this.
I know that I will sweet slumber. I breathe you, my love. You're a candle on a starless night. My heart, every single beat is synchronized with yours, and that's how I know there's no one else for me. 'Cause every night and every day, you are all I see. In sweet slumber, my dreams are you. In every smile you're there somewhere. And every time I close my eyes, it's you. In sweet slumber, sweet slumber, in sweet slumber. And every time I close my eyes, it's you. Sweet dreams again. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Close my eyes and think of you. Sweet dreams again. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet
The sound of Leontre featuring Mr. Dwayne Stevenson. And today I'm proud to present to some and introduce to others a fresh sound out of Jamaica. It's the sultry, soothing sounds of the musical butterfly, otherwise known as Leontre. Now, I'm just going to get into this, right? You have a strong sense of style,
Yes.
and I've been doing my homework. I've been doing my homework because actually, let me back up. Rough Cut Sounds is the one who introduced me to you.
Oh, wow.
Because we had been talking, and he said, I was like, I'm tired of hearing all these males, and I know we have some females out there doing the thing. So I said, do you know any new females I need to know about? And he started listing some of them, and he's like, Leontre. I'm like, never heard about Leontre before.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, man, Shabbat. And he sent me Jailhouse Rock. And I listened, and I was like, okay. I was like, I got to get this girl on my show. And so big up Rough Cut Sounds. Thank you so much. She's in the chair. Okay? And I'm kind of at a loss for words here because I'm so tired of hearing that reggae is dead. And when I hear a fresh sound like the sound of Leontre, I am so encouraged because I'm passionate about the music, and I can't stand seeing and hearing all that other stuff that's been going on. So when I hear your sound, I am so encouraged. I hear others. I hear people like Busy Signal from the dance hall era, and I'm encouraged because I'm like, okay, something seems to be taking a turn.
Oh, yes, and he's very versatile. So.
And that's my boy.
Yes, I love him.
So,
my favorite DJ.
From there to this kind of styling. But going back to, I was saying that,
Wait, first, I'd like to say that reggae is not dying at all. We're at the brink of our rebirth. I mean, I was at this show the other day in Hope Gardens. It was an all-band show, so there was Raging Fire, Pentatush, C Sharp, and all of those people. And I just felt like I was in awe, like, to be at that show. I know all of these people because we went to Edna Manley, but I just felt so humbled to be there in the audience and listening to such beautiful music that everybody seems to think is dying, but it's really on its way back in. I mean, Janine, Chronix, oh my gosh. Like,
You're naming some phenomenal people right there.
I was just telling my friend, my children, they're going to be just the same way we listen to Gregory Isaacs and Barris and all of those people. They're going to be listening to these people now, my peers, and calling them, the greats of the past. So reggae is in no way dying.
Okay. And you heard it. You heard it right here. And it's there's this fresh crop that's now blooming. And you mentioned some names that Rough Cut Sounds is the one who introduced me to, because I hadn't been hearing of them. And UnSung is a program where you hear, we showcase artists who I think can do what I call blow. They can blow. And I'm not hearing them on mainstream radio. I'm not hearing them in the places that I think I ought to hear them. Or you might hear the music from a one-hit wonder. For whatever reason, he or she just did that one hit and call it a day. And then you'll hear from veteran artists, the foundation, because we got to be reminded from whence we came. And then you have some artists who they have not necessarily recorded, but I've probably heard them, or somebody that I know heard them and said, you have to hear this person. And I've heard them, and I think of them as people who we need to listen out for and look out for in the future, because them gonna be bad. So that's the kind of music you're gonna hear on here. You from those, the last category that I mentioned, you might not hear a fully mixed or mastered track, but I'm going to play them so you can kind of get a feel. And from the rough stuff that I've heard, can you imagine when they get to the studio and get it mixed and mastered? The awesome sound that's going to come out. So that's what UnSung is all about. So I consider you UnSung, because
I am.
you've been blowing, and had it not been for Rough Cut Sounds, I wouldn't have heard of you yet.
Right.
So you're here, and I've been doing my homework, and like I said, you have the sense of style, both in your in your natural self, as well as in your music. And I hear the raspy strains of jazz, and I hear that mellow bluesy tone, and I want to know who are or were your musical influences, because this is a little bit more than reggae.
Yes. Well, I probably shouldn't even be saying this on radio. I don't listen to music a lot. I have my days when it's just music, and nobody can talk to me. It's just music. I'm not one of those people who walks around with music in my ears all the time. There's a reason for that, though. I listen to a wide range of people. I love Tanya Stevens. I love Queen Ifrica. I love Etana's music. There are a lot of people that I love from Jamaica. And then there's Nina Simone, who's one of my favorites, Sarah Vaughan. I like Dinah Washington. I love blues, I love reggae, but at the end of the day, for me, it's mostly about content. Some songs will just be about the whole groove, but it's mostly about content. So once you're, putting a strong message out there, and you have a beautiful voice to back it up or whatever, I'm all for that. So yeah, I don't listen to a lot of music, and the reason for that is I don't want to sound like just one person. I prefer when 20 people listen to me and come up with at least 18 names. I don't like the idea of being a copy of somebody else.
Yeah.
Right. So, I listen to whatever I'm in the mood for.
But the thing about it is this. You're finding your sound right now, but right about now, I actually have started to hear a distinct sound already. Yes, you hear the influences of like an Erykah Badu, like Rough Cut Sounds was saying, but at the same time, it's you kind of have to search for that sound. So I hear a distinct sound. So you're getting there, and it's. I heard somebody in an interview, I think sometime this past week, saying they don't want to be, they don't want to sound like anybody. They don't want to, and they don't want to be put in this little box. Oh, that's Leontre. She sound like this person.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and that's a good thing. So you're on the right path. You're on the right path. So now, I'm gonna play this other track because before I go there, you just said something that kind of has caused me to kind of fast forward. Because I was going to ask you if you wrote all your music because wrote all your lyrics rather because you were talking about the consciousness and you know you're not just listening to everything and everybody and all that, but you look for a consciousness in the lyrics and you know delivery and all that. This young lady is so on track because when you look for stuff like that, you're striving for a certain perfection, and
True.
when you do that, you're okay in my book because I'm a stickler for I wouldn't say perfection, but for quality work. So do you write your own all your lyrics?
I've written all the songs that you've heard except Not Try. That was written by Doniki Lewis.
Okay.
But yes, I've written everything else.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm telling you people, you need to penny these lyrics because they are mature lyrics, they're conscious lyrics, they're good lyrics. They're taking us back to that place where, back then when we used to have people who write good music and the lyrics was, above par. Okay. We getting back to that. And I've heard quite a few of this new crop coming up with lyrics like that.
Amazing stuff.
I'm so encouraged. So right now I'm gonna play the track Whoa.
Oh,
You
my
want to tell
favorite.
us a little?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
You want to tell us
Whoa
about this?
So far. Well, every time I go into studio, I come up with a new favorite song. But Whoa has been, my favorite for a while. It's about relationships. It's about, how I view love and all those things. Like, if I love you, it's unconditional. And I don't, there's nobody that I hate, that I can think of. Some people come close, but nobody gets there,
I know the feeling.
And I believe in unconditional love, that selfless love, sacrifice, all those things. And I think in relationships, like I mentioned in the lyrics that, woe is he who loves and never forgives. Because a man will wrong you 100 times and say, I'm sorry, and expect to be forgiven, but he can't get past any flaws that you might have or any mistakes you make. And then, woe is she who is loved and never believes because, some of us were so insecure that we don't really believe that anybody could love us the way we are because all we see are our imperfections. So that's the whole, concept of whoa.
Okay. I'm hearing this commentary and I'm looking at this really young person, this relatively young person, and I'm hearing this commentary from an old soul. So we're gonna check out Whoa right about now. And it goes a little something like this. Listen to the lyrics, listen to the music.
We don't know when to let go. No sorries, or I forgive you. There's no redemption here. If you snooze, you lose. I'm taken with no one who claims me. With a little step of faith, I'm gonna hold on. I'm holding on until love turns hate. I'm not gonna move on. I'm gonna wait on you, baby. Waiting on my love, baby. I'm coming home until time declares me forgotten. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So, you know, I'm going to take this one back from the top because I like this one too. Here we go. The sound of Leontre.
You don't know when to let go. Oh, oh, oh. No sorries, or I forgive you. There's no redemption here. If you snooze, you lose. I'm taken with no one who claims me. He said I broke his heart. Silly me, I broke mine too. With a little step of faith, I'm gonna hold on. I'm holding on until love turns hate. I'm not gonna move on. I'm gonna wait on you, baby. Waiting on my love, baby. I'm coming home until time declares me forgotten. Whoa, 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 is me. Let me cry for you, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's cry together. Woe is us. Cry together. Woe is he who loves and never forgives. Woe is she who is loved and never believes. Woe is now, this time, woe is forever. Woe is us if we never be again. I'm not letting go. Woe is you and me, no longer friends. With a little step of faith, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna wait on you until love turns hate. I'm not gonna move on. I'll be right here.
the lyrics of this song, there's something else. I'm gonna play it real low under our conversation, but some parts of the song that stood out to me. Woe is he who loves and never forgives. Woe is she who is loved and never believes. And then we jump ahead and said, with a little step of faith, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on. And I hear it's a love song, but I hear that little church influence up in there. So I did my homework. And I know that you like many other artists, you have your foundation in the church. No, we're gonna go backwards because I got off, but no, we're gonna take it back because we're gonna tell the people who Leontre is. Because, like I said, I hear the church influence up in there. And then tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, I grew up in the Rocky Hill Bible True Church of God in St. Elizabeth.
Okay.
That was the first place I got on stage. There was this children's choir performance, and they wanted somebody to lead this song called My Little Children, and they just picked me because, hey, everybody else in my family sings, so I must be able to sing. I didn't know before then that I could sing, even though I was writing songs when I was 4, but I didn't, I wasn't a singer. And that went really well. And since then, I was called up almost every Sunday in church. Convention, I remember being 8, 9, and in front of everybody in convention. So that was scary. But church has always been my most comfortable stage. It's when I sing in church, I don't care about how I sound. It's not about me. I remember, like, growing up, I'd always pray, Lord, let this song not be about me, but, so that somebody can be saved, or I speak to somebody's soul. Even as a child, I used to always pray that before I used to go sing. And at first, it was kind of, let's just say that Leontre singing then wasn't now.
Okay.
Yes. I'd start in the wrong key. I'd have to stop and start over, and and all of that, but it got me to where I am today. And church and God and all that has always been, very important to me. So, it was my foundation. It's why I am who I am,
Okay. All right, so most 4 and 5-year-olds are playing with dolls.
I played with dolls too.
But most 4 and 5-year-olds are not writing music.
Well, I started school when I was 2, so I was reading and writing pretty much by the time I was 3, and I was always writing poems and songs. Don't ask me what about, but I remember I used to have the little $5 exercise books they had back in the day. Yeah.
Okay, not $5 exercise books, please. Okay, yes, I remember
back in
the $5.
The day, yes.
Yeah. My books cost a little less than that, but I'm not going to take you there. I'm not going to take you there. So, at 4 and 5, you were writing your songs, and your background is in a church. Now, take us even further back. Not back from, beyond 4 and 5, but take us going forward. That music seemed to have been truly in you from that really tender age. So after the whole writing the songs and performing at church, I saw where you did an interview recently, and you're talking about your being kind of shy on stage.
Yes.
No, church people are some of the hardest people to sing for, because they're gonna be up there in the judging.
Yeah, but you see, a church is not even about them. It's like it's between me and God, and you know what I mean. That so
you just tune them out and do what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So you've come forward, and it was actually garnering experience for you doing that whole church scene. So now, we have fast forwarded, and we still didn't hear about Leontre. What was Leontre doing after church? Okay, you passed 4 or 5 now. You're growing up.
Okay,
Take us there.
I've had a pretty good life. I've a younger brother by 3 years. My father is an extremely hardworking man. He's been working like my whole life, extremely hard. My mother was the one who was at home, making delicious meals. And I remember she used to give me a sewing machine or a pot set every Christmas. Hint, hint. So she's like, yes, you need to learn to do all of these things.
Okay.
And then daddy would be in my other ear saying, you need to be a strong woman. You need to be independent. You need to go after your dreams. But I can say that I've always had their support. I've always known that I wanted to do music, and I've always had their support when everybody else thought it was crazy pursuing music,
You're right, because in Jamaica, I know that the thing is, for most people, your child needs to grow up to be either a lawyer,
or
a doctor,
yeah,
maybe a teacher,
right?
But those were the professions of choice. So for people wanting to do music,
I remember having this conversation with someone in sixth form when I was in sixth form at Hampton, and she's like, why would you pursue music? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why come here and then pursue music? And I said, you want to be a lawyer, don't you? And she said, yes. I said, well, are you going to take off your suit to go clean your office? And she didn't respond. And I'm like, exactly. So everybody has a purpose. You know what I mean? And a lot of these people, they have no clue what the world would be like without music and art and all those things. And I wouldn't want to imagine such a world. So, we're all here to serve a purpose. And mine is music. Mine is getting heard, saying what people can't say. You know what I mean? Bringing comfort to people, bringing strength when people feel weak. So, music is what I'm going to do, no matter what anybody else feels about it. That's why I'm here, and that's between me and God and my purpose. And who doesn't like it? I mean, they have to live with it. So.
It is what it is. Yeah. Okay, so we have Leontre right here in the studios of Eat On Air with me. It's 10 minutes past the hour 5, and we're having a nice, mellow, laid-back little conversation. And I'm going to get all up in her business in a little bit. But in the meantime, I got to make her feel nice and comfortable with me. You know how it goes. So, okay, we're in school. And I hear throughout this whole thing, I hear music and the love of music, the passion for the music. And the most crucial one of the more crucial things that I hear here is that you had the support.
Yes, that is.
So, as long as there is that support, that even that parental support, is like 90%.
Yeah, that's what you need. I mean, different people deal with things differently. I mean, maybe if I didn't have the support, being the person I am, I still would have pursued. But then other people get discouraged when somebody isn't in their corner saying yes, go ahead, and I'm okay with it. But yeah, I had great parents. They were there. I mean, for a lot of people it's a fight, because first of all, if the people who are supposed to love you no matter what aren't there saying yes, I support and love what you're doing, then I mean, it takes some of the joy out of it, because these are the people who you're going to want to run to, when you make your first major accomplishment, the first radio. By the way, this is my first in-studio radio interview outside of Jamaica. So, yay, hey. Right. And my parents are happy for me, what I mean? So, even that, they're the first people you're going to want to run to. And having them in your corner is just, it makes it so much better.
Makes it so much easier, too. Now, you mentioned that you've been singing forever. And in high school, did you do classical music?
No, I did that at Edna Manley.
Okay, so we're going to fast forward now. We're going to go to Edna Manley. Okay, so you did Hampton.
Yeah, I was in the choir, and that was an amazing experience. Festival and all of those things. Singing with a bunch of people, harmonies, all of those things. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and then I went to Edna Manley. And then I had to be singing on my own. That was a beautiful experience. You know, at Edna Manley, the whole vibe, you know, it's not just about the classroom, it's about under the tree with the guy with the guitar, and, you know, and you learn from each other, you know, and Edna Manley kind of, it made what I'd been doing my whole life, it made it official.
Okay.
You know, it changed a lot of things for me. A lot of the people I've worked with since I met at Edna Manley, you know, that was like my first real stage, you know, so yeah.
Okay, so you did Edna Manley, and from what I've been noticing, like you mentioned earlier, that quite a few of the past students at Edna Manley are out now doing their thing. Anybody
Taking on
want
the
to shout out?
world. Yes. C Sharp, Raging Fire, Blueprint Band, Pentatush. You know Pentatush, right?
I've heard of them.
Oh, you need to hear them, man.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, just some amazing people. I met Dwayne Stevenson there. He wasn't a student, but I met him there. Just some amazing people. I want to shout out to Janine. She called me on stage at Wiki Waki for the first time. Just called me out of the blue. That was, you know, awesome. I've been working with Gully Band Music, of course, you know. Rory Stone Love, have to shout out to him. Rowan Dwyer, all of my amazing musicians, Earl China Smith, Horsemouth, Kirk Bennett, Danny Basie, Robbie Lynn, Winter, everybody. You know,
I hear
hope
some,
I didn't.
some names there.
Denver Smith. Yeah, let me not get myself killed. You know, I've been working with some amazing people, and it's just been wonderful. And yeah, like I wouldn't be here without them, and the music wouldn't be the same without them bringing what they're bringing to the table. So, yeah.
And I hear some. You just mentioned some phenomenal people, and I can hear that I can hear their influences in the music because the quality is awesome.
Yes.
And for me, a good producer is one who's able to get that little thing that's way deep down there to get it out of you. You know, some producers, you go into the studio and you sing and they just, you sound good and everything, and they just take that and work with it. But it's a producer who can dig deep down, who knows that you have so much more within you, and is able to pull that out of you. So, with that said, we're gonna play this next tune. This is the first song that I heard.
Jailhouse Rock.
Right. So, this one's called Jailhouse Rock, and you want to tell your audience a little bit about that. What influenced this one?
I wrote Jailhouse Rock when I was 18. So I don't remember what it was at the time that influenced it, but I can say that the whole message is, you know, there are consequences to our actions, and we need to always bear that in mind. And we shouldn't, you know, when it comes to the people we love, we shouldn't be fake about the things that they're doing and the effect that it will have on them and you know, the people in their lives. Like, we need to be real with ourselves, you know. And like, that's the basic message. Be real. Like, if you're doing something bad, you're going to you know, be paid back in some way or the other. So prepare yourself, you know.
Consequences and repercussions.
Right.
So this one is called Jailhouse Rock, and it's from my guest Leontre. Check it out. Wicked bass line.
Turn when life pass you by. Your dreams, they do burn, cause you know there's just no way out of the monotony. Know your life will end in catastrophe for you, and the pain is too much to bear, and the truth is too harsh to hear when reality hits, and it hit real hard. It look you over, and now the jailhouse rock will be your own. Can't take a leak without a bagger man behind you. Mr. Badman, hope you like it there. And now the jailhouse rock will be your own you step and now your sins are go blind you. Mr. Badman, hope you like it there. Why pity you when you never show no mercy on the girl before you rape and kill her? Before her little brother, what about him? What kind of life am I gonna have? The last thing him remember, I'm sister, I get stabbed. Why pity you when you slaughter the family of 5 and kill the baby? Yeah, 9-month-old baby have no heart. So know why you're gonna ball. You should have think about these things from the start. And now the jailhouse rock will be your only maps. Can't take a leak without a bag of man behind you. Mr. Badman, hope you like it there. And now the jailhouse rock will be your only dance. Never look before you step, and now your sins are go blind you. Mr. Badman, hope you like it there. All the pain that you caused is gonna haunt you. Guilty conscience, say you never have no heart, and now it's broken. Dirty animal, you do the bad man chant, and now it fail you. Dirty murderer, the friend you used to keep. Nobody hear you, baby killer. Nobody hear you. And now the jailhouse rock will be your only dance. Can't take a leak without a bag of man behind you. Mr. Badman, hope you like it there. And now the jailhouse rock will be your only dance. Never look before you step, and know your sins are go blind you. Mr. Badman, hope you like it there. All the pain that you caused is gonna haunt you. Guilty conscience, say you never have no heart, and now it's broken. Dirty animal, you do the bad man chant, and now it fail you. Dirty murderer, the friend you used to keep. Nobody hear you, baby girl. Nobody hear you. You rape and kill. Nobody hear you, baby killer. Nobody hear you. You rape and kill. Nobody hear you. Nobody hear you. Nobody hear you.
The Jailhouse Rock, the sounds of Leontre, right here at E2 On Air on the program UnSung with yours truly, Anmour. And basically, there's message in the music. The music, it says there are consequences and repercussions. There are consequences for your actions. So beware and be wise. The sounds of Leontre. Now, we're moving over. We're going fast forward a little bit. Well, just a little bit to the pageant girl, Leontre. I just didn't get a chance yet to go research and look for the pictures and stuff.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
But hey, tell us about
Okay.
your pageant experience.
Remember I told you earlier I was shy, or you mentioned that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what the pageant thing was about. You know, I wanted to be this confident, self-assured young woman, and also I wanted, you know, on days like this when I'm speaking to the world, and when they're hearing my name for the first time and they go to Google, you know, I want the background to be there, you know. I want the stages to be shown that got me here, you know, that I put work into building myself and all that. So my first pageant was, alright, 3 main pageants I did: Miss Jamaica World Western, and then Miss Jamaica World. I was Miss Jamaica World Talent in 2006. I was 17. Yes, that was before Damali. And then I did Miss St. Elizabeth Festival Queen when I was 20. and I won Miss St. Elizabeth Festival Queen, and then I was in the top 5 in the national competition, and that competition is dear to my heart. Well, all of those pageants, you know, I made lifelong friends, beautiful women, you know, we still keep in touch now, but Festival Queen, that got me involved with, you know, my community. I did a lot of, like, I was addressing schools, like, you know, hundreds of students, you know, all of that. That's you know, dear to my heart. Yes. And also, you know, you have to do a community project. I did one at Manning's Boys Home, a poetry like therapy session. That was something wonderful. And then also, once you've been a festival queen, you're always a festival queen.
Oh, okay.
Yes, JCDC, I mean, they own you. Yes, they own you. You're always coming back. You're always working in your community. Okay. No matter how, if they've had 20 queens since you, you know, you're still a queen and you still have to do the work. But, you know, it's good work. It's something beautiful to be a part of.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. And you won the talent portion
of Miss Jamaica World.
Now
I did a song called Cry that will be on my album. Yeah. Nobody's heard it.
Can you get a little tease?
I don't remember. Oh, I stain the sheets with all my crying. I hurt so much and I know why. For all the times I've held it in, every time it rains, sorrows come flooding again. Cry, 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 when it hurts too much to hold. Cry, 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 when emotions overflow. Yeah, that's
wow.
a teaser.
I can't wait to hear that in its fullness. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was kind of fumbling it there. But that's a beautiful. I'm gonna sound like a cliche now, because with all the songs I'm saying that's a beautiful song. But it is. They are.
Thank you.
And the thing I like about your music is the clean, crisp sounds and the delivery. The only thing now I need to see is that stage performance.
Okay.
Because
Just,
yeah,
you know, be kind, have an open mind. Well, honestly, I've been so scared of the stage, you know, when it's not church. But my last performance I did at this show called Talk at UE. It was an acoustic set, and the power went, and I had my drummer Kurt Bennett, my percussionist Denver, I had Khan on guitar, and I had Earl Smith Jr., my background vocalist, and there was no light, and we had somebody there on video, so it was video light. And the place was packed, and it was dark, and it was hot, but it was it was my favorite performance yet. I mean, it was amazing.
Because you weren't seeing the people?
That too. No, I was seeing them, but I was just so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes, and the response to the music, oh my gosh, like,
because then they're really hearing.
Yes, because they had to be really quiet. There was no mic, and I was like, wow, is that for me? And of course, like, my team is just amazing. Like, they just go with the flow. They were ready, no mic, no nothing, and we just did it, and it was just, I was on a high. It was wonderful. So I think I'm getting better with the whole stage thing, and I mean, after that, I'm like, you know what, I can do this. You know, I can go on stage and be fearless, just like how I approach everything else. You know, this is my job. This is what I'm here for. So I just need to do it good and done. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And the thing about it is, it gets better, like you said, with time and practice. You know,
right.
It.
Yeah.
You can only soar.
Right.
You know, and you're sitting here with me, and I detect no kind of shyness.
Really?
Or,
I like to talk.
but you know what? You speak well. But you know what?
Thank
Listening and learning of your background, and you went to Hampton.
Yes, I did. And I went to Santa Prep before Hampton.
Okay.
Yes.
But I mentioned Hampton because I went to Westwood.
Oh, yes.
And
the other Hampton.
right. So I kind of know
Yes,
the
what
vibe
it's
and
like,
what
the
goes
whole
on.
culture,
So,
yes.
you know, so
Great foundation.
yes. And that's the important thing. And you mentioned your band members and stuff. How do you find working with a band as opposed to working with say tracks?
You can't even compare the two. I mean, I'll still be shy if I have to perform with tracks, you know, because then I'm like, I don't really want to move. I'm in the center of the stage and I feel shy. When I'm on the stage, like with my band, you know, like somebody is in like each little space, and like they're just great people to work with, fun people, and they love the music, and you can tell. So it's just a whole nice vibe. So I just feel so strong and empowered, and I'm ready to just do it. Like I literally feel fierce when I'm on stage with my band, you know, and I don't think you can really compare the two. You can't.
Especially when you have that rapport with your band. It's
exactly. And I mean, when I'm forgetting my lyrics, I can look at, you know, Earl or Maria, and, you know, they'll say, yeah, man, you're going in the right direction. And, I mean, there's just nothing like being on stage with a band. An extremely talented band at that.
Okay. So. Do you play any instruments?
I'm supposed to be learning the guitar, and that's one of the promises I made to myself. As soon as I get home, I really need to do that. I've tried piano before and all that, you know. At Edna Manley, you have to play an instrument. So, yeah, I'm not very good at it. I really do need to practice, but I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. And so, now, we've established your foundation in the music. When did you and the steps that you took to enhance yourself musically? When was it that you began to sing professionally? Do you know, really say, you know what, this is what I'm definitely gonna do?
I was in lower sixth form at Hampton. I was 15. That's when I started to sing professionally, and I worked with a few people in my community, and then, you know, like a few.
We having a flashback here. Okay.
No, let me just say, you know, for all the people out there who want to pursue music or whatever your passion is, you know, it's important to be patient and not to sell yourself short. Wait for the right opportunities. I mean, if somebody is offering you something that you know is not the best, no matter who they are, no matter how established they are, you know, say thank you. But I'll wait. You know, that's very important. And I have no regrets. You know, everything made me who I am today. You know, without any little piece of that puzzle, I'd not be who I am. So, you know, I'm grateful for all of that. And it was good for me. It was a good journey because I had the support of my parents, and because they were supporting me, they were there for me to say, what you think about this? Or, you know, I didn't have to make the decision on my own, which I guess it makes it so much harder for other artists, especially for women. You know, you have to know exactly what you want and not sell yourself short, no matter what anybody's offering you. I mean, it could be the top producer in the world. If they want you to sing about your lip gloss popping, and that's not what you're about, then wait.
Just don't sing about it.
Right. Just wait until you have the right opportunity, you know, because it is coming. And also, like, pray. You know, whatever decision it is that you're going to make, pray about it. I can't say that enough. Pray, you know, and because God knows best. So we need to put him he needs to be at the center of our lives or whatever, you know. You need to consult him. You need to say, you know, God, what is the best for me? What do I need to do? And then listen, and then whatever I ever tell you, just do it. Don't ask no questions. Just do it, you know.
Yeah, he said, I know all you have need of, but ask me first.
Right.
You know, I must first be inquired of. And then, okay. So, wise words from our guest this evening, Leontre. Now, we've established that, you know, the primary school days and the high school days and the Edna Manley school days, and you've laid that foundation. and now we've moved up into the professional life. And here comes Gully Bank. How did that come about, and how is that going?
Gully Bank, I had music on MySpace, and David Scorpion heard me, and he sent me a message, and we were corresponding for about, I think it was a year or so, and then he came to Jamaica to work with Donnie Willis, and he said, come check out our studio session and see if you like the vibe and all that, and they recorded a song with Donnie, and right after that I was there just vibing, and I was singing Jamaica, and Chinna Smith started playing along, and everybody came together, played along, and we recorded Jamaica, and we've just been working together since then, and Gully Bank has allowed me to make the music that I love, that I'm passionate about, and also introduced me to live music, which cannot be compared to anything else, and yeah, it's been hard, it's been a lot of work, fighting many battles, but I'm here and I have the work to show for it, so I just feel blessed.
Okay. Now, you mentioned Jamaica, and I am going to play that track for the people, because I was listening to it on my way up this morning, and I thought about it, and I thought about the fiasco last year with the Jamaica 50th anniversary, and I was like, why? We have prolific writers in Jamaica. We have awesome musicians. We have super duper producers, engineers. Why this? And then I listened to this song this morning, and I was once again proud to be a Jamaican. It's called Jamaica, and it's being sung by the incomparable Leontre. The smooth, sultry sounds.
From every river's head to every mountain top, I see your beauty shining through. In every toothless smile and every old man's grin, Jamaica land we love will forever live. Jamaica land we love will forever live. Jamaica land we love, and there is nothing we can't rise above, 'cause we're strong and creative, determined, conducive in any situation we thrive. Jamaica, out of love, and if you're fighting, let it be for our right to be free and at peace, so our mothers can smile and our sons don't bleed anymore. Violence, we say to you, no homage, we pay to you. Your reign I got done, 'cause loving I jam down, we will trample the walls of hate. Jahar toothless smile, and every old man's grin. Jamaica land we love will forever live. Jamaica land we love will forever live. Jamaica land we love, and there is nothing we can't rise above, 'cause we're strong and creative, determined, conducive in any situation. We thrive. Jamaica, out of love, and if you're fighting, let it be for our right to be free and at peace, so our mothers can smile and our sons don't bleed anymore. Jamaica, land we love, and there is nothing we can't rise above, 'cause we're strong and creative, determined, conducive in any situation. We thrive. Jamaica, out of love, and if you're fighting, let it be for our right to be free and at peace, so our mothers can smile and our sons don't bleed anymore. Oh, no, 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 oh, my people. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, 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 oh, my people. We need
That just totally made me homesick. That made me have flashbacks thinking about the good times that I had and the good times I can still have. And the good times that they're having down there without me. You know, that's what makes you homesick. But you just heard the sounds of Leontre, who's my guest in studio this evening. Leontre is a phenomenal young lady out of Jamaica, and to me she's unsung. I want to thank Rough Cut Sounds again for introducing her music to me, and you know I'm going to be rinsing the tunes right here on E2 on Air. And as I mentioned E2 on Air, I want to remind you all that on May 4th, the Sex Suite with the Exotic Lychee will be returning to the airwaves of E2 on Air from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And just keep checking the E2 on Air page on Facebook, and you'll get updates. And while I'm here talking about the presenters, I want to take this time out to big up my fellow presenters right here on E2 on Air. There's Sharon Hamilton Pearson on Sundays with the Conduit Show from 6 to 9 p.m. And you have AccuWoman Mondays to Friday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Rockers Corner. You have her also on Sunday mornings from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. with the Gospel Hour, the Gospel Truth rather. You have Bossman on Wednesday nights with Reggae League from 9 p.m. till midnight. That's Ed Robinson. You have Sister Sensia out of the Virgin Islands. You have Kevy Kev. You have Clinton Lindsay. You have DJ Bandit. You have Chip Smith. And you have, I keep forgetting him, out of London. I keep forgetting his name. He's out of London. But I'll get it. I'll get it. And I'll let y'all know about him. And then, of course, you have me on Thursday evenings from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. with the program UnSung. And this evening, my guest is none other than Leontre. Mm-hmm. And you just heard a track from Leontre called Jamaica. And we were talking a little bit during the break. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned to me that none of your music is being played on air in Jamaica.
No.
No, people, I have serious issues with this whole payola thing. And when I hear quality music like Leontre's and they're not being played on the airwaves in Jamaica, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Something is wrong with our system. We talk about reggae being dead, and we've got to realize that reggae is not dead. We need to realize that people in Europe and thereabouts, they're playing reggae. They've embraced reggae. And we claim that they have stolen reggae from us, but we need to stop and think what it is that we're not doing, that they're doing, that's making them successful, and we are faltering by the way. That's food for thought. Now, going back to let's get back to our conversation, because that can take me off on some serious tangents and get me bringle and thing, and I'm enjoying this, so let me not go there. As a female in the industry, one of my biggest issues is that I don't see per se where there's any mentoring going on, and God forbid artists, the veterans pass. Who's there to take up the mantle? Who did they mentor along the way? So my question for you is, since you've begun this journey, have any of the females approached you saying,
there've been moments, I did this show at Wikiwaki and Marcia Griffiths was there. I did Play Play Play. That's gonna be on my album. It's a Rita Marley and the Soulette song. So Marcia Griffiths was a part of that song, and after I performed, she sent for me and she's like, that was beautiful, and I mean, you should keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great music. You have a beautiful voice, that she watched the show, she enjoyed the show, and I mean, I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. Elaine Lawton, I saw her at Big Yard one day, and she heard my music, and the next time I saw her, she's like, wow, I love the song, and she loved the Dwayne Stevenson song that I did, and she's like, keep it up, and you're going places, I love the message, all of that. And also, there's this one instance with Lady Saw. By the way, I love the Heels On video. I have to say, and I mean, putting Shaggy in that video was just, a wonderful move. And like, I was on Twitter and I was saying, that just, I need a video like that in my career.
Okay. No, you made me want to go watch it. I'm going to go watch it when this is done.
She's like, go for it, mama, whatever. I mean, little things like that. I think we have some beautiful women in the industry in Jamaica. They're working hard, so I guess that's why we don't see a lot of them. But yeah, I've been encouraged, by a lot of people. I have been encouraged, so.
Okay, so I can.
Yes.
I can breathe.
Yes.
Okay, so there's some positive things going on, but then on the other hand, that whole negative vibe. But you know what? I look at it like this. There's a time for everything, and that time for that crazy stuff has run its course, and no, the real stuff is on the way back in, and what we need to do right now is ensure that this real stuff can stay in place for a very long time.
Right.
Just be enhanced.
Right. And the way to do that is by highlighting it. And you see all of that negative stuff going on in the background, that just act like you don't see it. After a while, they'll get the picture and they'll be like, nobody is seeing me. So what do I need to do to be seen? And they'll get with the program.
But you know what? Right there, it's I blame the people.
Yeah, because we feed the habit.
And I blame the press. Because I remember a couple of years ago when Jimmy Cliff got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Nobody was really talking about it in the media, and a colleague of mine back then, he wrote about it, and he he submitted it, and they didn't want to run with it. What they wanted to run with was who was doing with Cartel at what time, where, when, how, and why. No positive, negative.
Yeah.
You know, so and we, it's where there's the demand. So if we weren't, well, let me not say we, because I ain't lapping up that stuff. If the people aren't lapping up that crap, then they don't have anybody to speak to. So we need to get some balances. I always say we need to have some standards instituted, and there needs to be accountability. Now, until those things are in place, there's not going to be that much change.
In terms of the media in Jamaica, so far, I mean, I've done radio interviews and TV interviews, and you know, they've been good to me. You know, because I guess they like what they're hearing, and whatever, it's a fresh sound, all of that. They've been good to me, and so I can't really say, you know, I've had any bad experiences with them. And as far as what you just mentioned with Jimmy Cliff and all that, I went to Rebel Salute a few years back, and Toots Hibbert was on stage, and I mean, that's like a wow moment for me, because I know that, you know, I may never see, that was my first time seeing him perform live, and I may never see it again. And everybody behind me was like, you know, like, you need to come off of the stage. And I'm looking around, I'm like, are you people crazy? I'm like, do you know who this is? Like, you don't know these songs? Like, you know, I'm like, why would you not want to just shut up and listen? And then they wanted the artist to come on who would sing a line on the song, they'd go crazy, then dash the track. You know what I mean? And that's so sad. And like, I think, yes, the media and all that, we could do more, but at the end of the day, I don't know if people are even going to, they'll probably just change the station. I think we're at that point, because most of us, we really don't stand for anything. And if we don't stand for anything, we can't appreciate anything else good that anybody's doing or putting out there. We're just really just going to always want to change the channel. You know, we need to get to the place where we know who we are, you know, as individuals and as a people, and the vision that we want for our country and for anything that we have to offer. I mean, we have some of the best music in the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the best style, the best swag, as they like to say. I mean, like, we have so much to offer, and we don't realize that as a people. We want some of what everybody else has, you know, but we don't realize that every little movie, every music video from artists from all over the world have a little bit of us in it, and we don't realize that that's something to be proud of.
Reggae is
you
foundational.
Know what I mean? I watched this movie last year, Pitch Perfect, and the moment that stood out in my mind most, and I was saying it to my friend yesterday, was there's this part where the girl, the lead actress or whatever, was stacking CDs, and the first CD she picked up was a Sizzler CD. I'm like, wow, like, he wasn't mentioned or anything, but I'm like, whoa, what was that? Like, and I pulled it back up, and I'm like, yeah, that is Sizzler. You know what I mean? That was a proud moment. You know, but I don't know, as Jamaicans, like, we need to realize what we have going for us.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and until we do that, then we're not going to get to the place where, you know, people can go out there and do real music and be appreciated, you know?
You heard it right here. Now, what's next for Leontre?
What's next? Okay, so my album, Middle-Aged 18-Year-Old, we're launching that later this year. And then honestly, after that, I love Jamaica, but I want to be gone for a long while. I want to be touring. I want to go to every corner of the earth. I want to be heard. You know, I want to become a household name. I want to work with producers all over the world. I just really want to get on the road. You know, I want to get on the road, and because that's the only way Jamaica is going to be proud of me, first of all.
Yeah,
so yes, you know, you have to leave
Truth is
home.
a real state of things. Yes.
And I just want to go on the road. I want to make Jamaica proud. I want to make my family proud, and I want to be doing what I love. And then in a few years, I want to be able to just address like whatever issues that we're facing, you know, because that's you know, I like addressing young people, and especially young women. And I love doing music, and it's my passion, but there are other reasons why, I've chosen this career path. I want to make a name for myself, so I always have a stage to speak about issues that I'm passionate about, and make a difference. And because, talking, it really does help. It depends on who it's coming from, and, and I'm not perfect, and I never tell anybody, to aim to be perfect, because that's not even realistic. But we at least need to know who we are, what we want. We need to respect ourselves and love ourselves and all that. So I want to go toward the world, and I want to come back and be able to say, look, people, I have something to say, listen, because we need to figure out who we are as a people, and we need to move forward, because we have too much to offer to just sit in the background and just waste away. So I want to do all of that. I want to take on the world. That's it.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. And for the music that I've played so far, are these singles available to the public, or
they should be available before the end of the week? Well, I know at least what day is today? Thursday. Well, next week, Jailhouse Rock, Whoa, and Nothing Else Matters should be on iTunes, Amazon, all that by the end of next week, hopefully. And Where Do You Go, a version of Where Do You Go is available on iTunes, and 8 a.m. is available on iTunes also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned MySpace, and I found you on Facebook.
Yes, I'm on Facebook.
And do you have a website?
Just my Facebook fan page.
Okay.
Yes. It's facebook.com/pages/Leontre Music, and I have like quite a few songs on there. I leave my thoughts, my little positive thoughts. That's there. And can I shout out to Walter? Future World, the Future World Family Promotions. I have to shout out to Walter, because a lot of times he's the one who keeps all of that going, and and like
really, I see him there at tomorrow.
Yes, working hard. Yes, I have to love him for that. And but I have music up on Facebook. I'm on Twitter at Leontre, Leontre. And the music is out there, and you can just look forward to more, because it's getting down to that time where I just really have to go hard and get it out there, because I have huge plans for 2013. She doesn't know it yet, but I do.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that. I like the way you did that. So, okay, I'm going to come at you with this track, and let me not say I love this track, because I've been saying that for all the tracks, but I'm saving my best for last. So, and you're going to hear it a couple times, but for right now, I'm going to play this one for you, and it's called Where Do You Go? Like that African influence.
Where do you go when war becomes a norm? Who do you turn to when pain is all you know? Jah must be crying. Never seen so much lost souls. There's his world is dying, but not you. No, not to you. Not you, no, not to you. I know it's hard, the journey's rough, the burden's great, and every day you hold your head down in shame. It's not your fault, your brother did it on his own. Don't carry his cross no more. Jah live, you know it well, and you will survive. Don't think for 1 minute he never heard your cries. He flinched at every plea. He's working out a way as we speak. But still you wanna know, because it burns deep down inside. Oh, where do you go? Where do you go When pain is all you know, Jah must be crying. Never seen so much lost souls. There's his world is dying. But not you, no, not you. Not you, no, not you. A little girl, she's tired of seeing her mommy cry. Every day I knew that he walks out of her life. She knows abuse, she's lived with it since she was 5. And she's tired of the bloodshed, internally she cries. She's gotta be strong for mommy and her. Far too much heartache for such a little girl. Puts her dreams on hold, she feels she'll never grow to be anything, anything. And so she wants to know, where do you go when war becomes the norm? Who do you turn to? When pain is all you know, Jah must be crying. Never seen so much lost souls. There's his world is dying. But not you, no, not to you. Not you, no, not to you. Where do you go when war becomes the norm? Who do you turn to? When pain is all you know, Jah must be crying. Never seen so much lost souls. There's his world is dying. But not you, not you. Not you, no, not to you. Where do you go? 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 Where do you go?
Where do you go? The sound of Leontre at the top of the hour. It's now 6 o'clock in the PM, right here in 801 Air on the program UnSung. I'm your host, Anmour, and stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit more. But right about now, I've got to pause a moment for the cause, because guess what? This is April, and it's Autism Awareness Month. And we've got to talk a little bit about autism. So I am going to pause a moment for the cause, and this is where we're gonna go. Okay, come on.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. I encourage you to learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
The odds of a young girl being discovered by an industry insider while singing to herself pumping gas? 1 in 300 million. The odds of the daughter of a clergyman from Severn, Maryland spending 11 weeks at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of going on to win 6 Grammy Awards? 1 in 1.4 million. The odds of selling over 40 million records? 1 in 800,000. The odds of this musician and performer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Take time out to understand. Autism speaks. We all a part of God's great big plan. Autism speaks. To be accepted for who we are. Autism speaks. Whether we are touched from near or far. Autism speaks.
Autism Speaks. April is Autism Awareness Month, and that's a new track out of Jamaica about autism. And it's actually
New Jersey.
Oh, I stand corrected. It's a track out of New Jersey, an artist out of New Jersey, and his name is Carlisle Myrie, and he's doing the autism song, the one you just heard. And I'm working on getting someone who's integral in the whole autism program. If Boss Lady would just come sit down in a hot chair and talk to me sometime, I'd have another authority on the subject. But she has been avoiding me. So I'm going to...
I'm paid photographer for you. Tell them that. I'm behind the scenes. Let them know all the flashes I'm doing.
She said, I'm not saying anything until you come in this chair. So, yes, I was saying I'm working on getting somebody who's really hands-on about this, the whole autism spectrum, the whole autism awareness and what's going on in Jamaica as far as autism is concerned. So hopefully next Thursday we'll have that person, in a conversation. But right now we have in the hot chair we have the incomparable Leontre, and I've been playing her music and I've been enjoying her music, and I'm saving the best for last, but I have another track to play for you before then. But we've been talking and we've been vibing and thing, and I must let you know that I am so impressed with this young lady. She's well spoken, and I appreciate a person who takes the time to put in the work to create this package that is worthy to be presented to the public. And I've been doing my homework. I've been checking up on you. I've been going places and looking and reading things, and I see where you've been doing the work. You've been putting the work in, and one of the best things that you have going for you is you have the spirit of humility, and that will get you everywhere. So we have with me today Leontre, and I'm going to play another one of her tracks, and it's a little bit different. It's a little bit kind of up tempo, and it's called No Try, and it goes a little something like this. But in all I've played, you're able to hear the versatility of a Leontre.
This one was written by Johnny Q. Willis.
Okay, tell me a little bit about this one, and then I'll bring it back up. Okay, tell me a little bit about this one.
Yeah, this one was written by Johnny Q. Willis, a veteran in the business. And a little bit after I met him, he was like, I have this song that I want, this female artist to sing, and I couldn't figure out who it was that I wanted to sing it. But then I met you, and I heard the song, and they gave me, I think, a night or two to learn it, and we went into studio and we came up with No Try, and this is this is a lot of people's favorite.
Well,
everybody, I mean, yeah, everybody has a different favorite, but yeah.
Okay, so this one is called No Try. Yeah, No Try de la Tata. Don't try.
If you see, I never and him go stumble. See where the issue of the guns it cost to. The man we give them and you see when me I talk to. And I try, gonna try, yes, I try. I beg and I try. And I try, figure you still not gonna try. And I try, being still no wrong in any youths them mind. No, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. No, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. If you see, I never speak. Remember, blood is on your shoulders. And the way you lie, it's what is right. Show them love and win some over. Yes, show them love and win some over. And I try, gonna try. Yes, I try. I beg and I try. And I try, gonna try. Yes, I try. I beg and I try. No, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. No, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. No, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. No, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. No, I beg and I try. Oh no, I beg and I try. No, I beg and I, no, I beg and, no, I beg and I try.
I'm begging a try. You hear me? All right. You're listening to the sounds of Leontre right here on E2 Air. The program is UnSung, and I'm Anmour. And I have saved the best for last. Oh my gosh. And so, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to make it wait a little bit more, wait a little bit more. That can play underneath it. And you heard my guest this evening. You heard where she's come from. You heard where she's going. You heard her dreams and her aspirations. And you heard her music. And you heard the reason why I consider her unsung. Now, what do you think? And I'm encouraging you all to support the music. Support these upcoming artists, because they're doing some things that is revamping our music. And then you have those veteran artists who they were out there, they didn't go anywhere, you know. They were out there doing the stuff. They were in the studio putting down the tracks and stuff. But Mr. Mainstream Radio, you don't want to play them. So guess what? Stations like E2 Air will play them, and we will get the music out to the people. People like Rough Cut Sounds will play the music. We'll get the music out to the people. So guess what? The battle is still ours. The battle rages on. But guess what? We're going to win this, because
right.
good reggae music is going to be in the forefront once again, and all that crappy stuff is going to have to take a back seat, because I am so sick and tired of hearing all this rubbish on my radio. And I'm encouraged when I hear people like Leontre, when I hear people like Janine, Chronix, Busy Signal.
Oh yeah.
You know, it tells me that our music is here. Our music didn't go anywhere. Our music is here to stay, and all we've got to do is do whatever it takes to get it to that level where, you know what, they can't ignore us. We're going to have our own Grammy-style awards and do what is necessary to recognize the people in reggae. We're going to have our own stage shows of quality that are able to be housed in Madison Square Gardens. That gonna sell out the garden. We gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And so I'm gonna close out this segment. I want to thank you, Miss Leontre.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be on there for a little bit more, so we gonna stick and stay. We gonna stick and stay. But right now, I'm gonna close with my favorite track for this week, and it goes a little something like this. It's called "Nothing Else Matters," and I dedicate this one to you and you and you and yes, you. Nothing else matters. If you're not a romantic, get romantic.
My smile, your faith, one mountain to climb, we'll prevail with one purpose and God in our midst. Our love knows no boundaries, time can't erase. No matter how many miles away you are, no matter how seasons change when we're apart, no matter how life unfolds, 'cause when I'm in your arms, nothing else matters, nothing else matters.
So you know that's my excuse to pull it up again, because I want to know about this song. I want to know how it came about. I want to know the thought process.
This song is easy. It was my life at the time, you know, and a lot of my music comes from something I'm going through, or something on the news, or something someone's close to me is going through. So this was just my life at the time. You know, I was in a long distance relationship, you know, and it was rough. But you know, there has to be a bottom line, because life is not easy, but you have to know what your bottom line is. You know, that's what's going to get you through. That's what's going to make you a winner. So that's what the song was about. You know, nothing matters other than this love right here that we're fighting for. So
Okay.
yeah, that's the story behind it.
I got my excuse to pull it
Yes.
up once again. So here was Leontre doing Nothing Else Matters. Let's do this right. Okay. The smooth, sultry sounds.
My smile, your faith, one mountain to climb, we'll prevail with one purpose and God in our midst. Our love knows no boundaries, time can't erase. No matter how many miles away you are, no matter how seasons change when we're apart, no matter how life unfolds, 'cause when I'm in your arms, nothing else matters, nothing else matters. My smile, your faith, one mountain to climb, we'll prevail with one purpose and God in our midst. Our love knows no boundaries, time can't erase. possibilities. No matter how many miles away you are, no matter how seasons change when we're apart, no matter how life unfolds, 'cause when I'm in your arms, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters but us. Nothing else matters. Ooh, ooh, but us.
Nothing else matters but us. Nothing, absolutely nothing else matters. You just heard the sounds of Leontre, who has been my guest this evening right here on UnSung. And you're going to be hearing a lot more from Leontre, not only here on E2 Air, but just everywhere. Because we're not going to stop until we get these truly unsung artists heard. And so, I want to thank you.
Thank you so much
For
having
being
me.
here
It's
with
been-
me this
It's
evening.
been a blast.
Good. And so, who can follow Leontre? I'm going to go here with the man called Dwayne Stevenson. And he goes a little something like this. On one of my favorite rhythms.
This is
The
one
Shine
of my
rhythm.
favorite artists.
Okay.
There's no escaping your love. No way, no way, no way. See, they never fully understand the mystery of what you do to me. It's not their concern. They'll never ever learn that. I would never think of living life without you beside me. You keep me strong. Girl, you keep me holding on. Baby, you're my ebony, and I'm your ivory. The thoughts of you runs deep inside to ignite the flame in me. 'Cause your love keeps me in a dream. Don't wanna think of nothing else, 'cause this love is what it seems. Yeah, your love has got me living in this life. There's no way to escape from you, not even if I fly away from you, only to return like the light comes in the morning for your kisses that I yearn. Then you say you're leaving, but your love is here to stay. You see you're going down the road, then you walk the other way, but I don't mind. I'm fine, just emotions going wild. Baby, I'll just fool myself and tell me you're still mine. 'Cause your love keeps me in a dream. Don't wanna think of nothing else, 'cause this love is what it seems, girl. Your love has got me living in this life. There's no way to escape from you, not even if I fly away. Dreaming, oh no, away. My life with you, your loving makes me fly. In my mind, still be loving me. In reality, I'm just a slave that don't wanna be set free from your touch, yeah, baby. If only for a while. As soon as you walk right through my doors, girl, you fill me up with smile. Yeah, your love, it's got me living in this dream. Don't wanna think of nothing else, 'cause this love is what it seems. Your love got me living in this life. There's no escape from you, baby, not even if I, girl, your love love is what it seems. Yeah, your love has got me living in this life. There's no escaping your love, baby. Not even if I fly away from you. Away, yeah.
And who can follow a Dwayne Stevenson? A Keisha Martin can. Happy belated birthday, Keisha. Bless up my girl.
Your fill to eat.
Out of the sounds of Miss Keisha Martin into the sounds of the boss man himself, Mr. Ed Robinson. And that one's not going to play for me. Well, what do you know? It is Ed Robinson. And so, you know we going to have little problems with that. So, I'm going to find one that actually plays. And it's going to go a little something like this. No. Okay. Like this.
Wow. I guess this must be one of the roughest times in my life.
We're going to have a little Ed Robinson moment right about now. I'm going to play a couple of Ed Robinson tracks. This was during his Beggy stages. Yeah. Trying to get the girl. Mm-hmm.
And the warmth of your smile, I miss it. I miss it. It's the way you wear your hair and the tender love we share. I need it. I need it. That's why sometimes I reach for you, realizing you're not there. It's your smile and your laughter. I miss it. Miss you. Girl, it's your smile in my mind. I'm still seeing. Miss you. If I had one more chance to hold you again, I'll keep you here forever, forever, forever. 'Cause every day that you're away, we should have spent together, together. That's why sometimes when I'm alone, I reach for the phone, 'cause I'm still needing you to come home. It's your smile, and your laughter. Girl, I'm missing. You know I'm missing you. Girl, it's your smile. In my mind. I'm still seeing. Girl, I'm missing
want to take time out right now to big up my Westwood Massive, Licia, Loy, Winsome, you know who you are, the whole crew of you. Maximum respect. DJ Dirt, big up yourself. DJ Cameron. You're listening to the sounds of Mr. Ed Robinson. And we're going to go there yet again with another Ed Robinson. Goes a little something like this.
If you remember, then let it show. Let it show. One thing I wanna know. Where has all our heroes go? Where do you remember when Roman Stewart did sing a hit song? And Peter Touch was the mystic man. And Jacob Miller sing a festival song. Ginny and her sister all night. You remember when Bob Marley wasn't waiting in vain. And the Techniques was wishing it would rain. And Dennis Brown sing, here I come again. Here I come again. They capture our hearts so quickly. Where did they go so swiftly? Lately we've been making changes. Cause we want them to be our heroes. Our heroes. For life. For life. Our heroes. Our heroes. For life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mighty diamonds, them are past the Koche. And burning spear salute old Marcus Garvey.
Giving a shout out to Sharon Pearson and the whole British Massive.
Lately we've been making changes. We want them to be our heroes.
My Mobe Massive, big up yourself.
Better must come. Cause early he was the doctor man. Jimmy Cliff would chant the holiday fall. When he come out, girl, take that him total. Yeah. They capture our hearts so quickly. So quickly. Where did they go?
Don Minot, Johnny Osborne, Junior Demus, Yu Madu, Rudy Campbell. Maximum respect goes out to you.
Do you remember when Mr. Campbell train was coming and Gregory said that them was hide and licking? Alton Ellis was the real big man. A lot of songs. Yeah. Say hey third world, come and jam with we. Where is Chalice and the Zapow Posse? Stopping the train for my brethren. Stop that train. Yeah. They capture our hearts so quickly. Where did they go so swiftly? Lately we've been making changes. Cause we want them to be our heroes. Our heroes. For life. For the rest of our lives. Our heroes.
Selector Jammy, maximum respect, my brother. Nelene, that was all about our heroes, but guess what? We have a new crop of heroes in our midst. And I have one here right in my midst, Miss Leontre, who was my guest this evening on UnSung. Check out her music, and you'll be hearing a whole lot more about Leontre in the very, very, very near future. And I am going to look for one of my... it's not here, but okay, I'll find something else. Let me go to my music, and like I said earlier, this is Autism Awareness Month, and we're looking forward next week to hearing from somebody who knows a whole lot more than I do about autism, and she's going to tell us about what's going on in Jamaica where autism is concerned. And you know what? I am going to go with the sounds of... You can't go wrong with this. Can't go wrong with this artist. Can't go wrong with a Sanchez. Right, K vibes?
The whole town's talking about her. This sweet little girl from Kentucky. She's got a property that I truly admire. She smiles when I call her Miss Scotty. She hears it everywhere that she goes. Where in the world did she get it? Don't ask me, I don't know. I'll find the right words to say to get her into my world. God knows I'm serious, I'm not joking. I know you're saying I'm crazy, telling your friends I'm a clown. I really like what I'm seeing, so I won't back down. I know that you know my intentions. On the table I lay down my card. I'm making all the preparations to send my arrow to your heart. I'll find the right words to say to get you into my world. God knows I'm serious, I'm not joking. I invited her out to the movie, thought it was a flex she would like, but she said let's find a disco where we can jam all night. We found a place so nice and cozy, few miles on the outskirts of town. We got so close together, I know she'll stick around. This little girl, pretty little girl. Lord, this little girl, pretty little girl. Lord, this little girl, pretty little girl, I wanna know. This little girl, pretty little girl. La 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 la. This little girl, pretty little girl, I wanna know. The whole town's talking about her. This beautiful girl from Kentucky. She's got a property that I truly admire. She smiles when I call her Miss Scotty. She hears it everywhere that she goes. Where in the world did she get it? Don't ask me, I don't know. I'll find the right words to say to get her into my world. God knows I'm serious, I'm not joking. I know you're saying
You know what? It's a little bit too early to get high. So, Miss Rita, we gonna pull up this. We gonna pull up this. We gonna pull it up, and I'm gonna talk about something that goes around, will come around. This is what the man Taurus Riley says happens.
Be mindful, don't hurt her. No, no, no. Be mindful, don't hurt her. Whoa. He'll treat her, he'll treat you. Cheat on her, she cheat on you. Your choice, your call. Anything you want, she'll give you. You played the game unfair. Don't you wish that she was near? Now you're all alone. Whose fault? It's your own. Karma, karma. She's a serious woman. Karma, karma. Don't underestimate her powers. Karma, karma. Never ever you neglect her. Karma, 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 karma. Next time, you better think first. Oh, before you go and break another heart and cause hurt. You might not get a next time. No, just a life work. Hey, and there are consequences for all your dirty words. Why? Karma, karma. She's a serious woman. Karma, karma. Don't underestimate her powers. Karma, karma. What a serious woman. Karma, 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 karma. So simple, you better do her right or she'll haunt you. It's so easy, you better get on her good side, believe me. Boy, 'cause she can get ugly, she can get wild. And you know also when she not smile, she can be loving, she'll make you smile. It's your choice, so make up your mind. Karma, karma. Don't underestimate her powers. Karma, karma. She's a serious woman. Karma, karma. None of them can go around the girl. Karma, 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 karma. Karma, karma. She's a dangerous woman. Karma, karma. Them can't go around your girl. Karma, karma, mama. Oh, yeah. Karma, 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 karma. Be mindful, don't hurt her.
Don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start.
I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start talking about some powerhouses in Leontre's life. But right about now, I want to take time out to thank some people, to big up some people. Merlene Isaac, Camille Bender from Signature Inspirations Wedding and Event Planners. I want to thank you big time for making Leontre's trip possible, for making it possible for her to be in the studio here with me. So that's big ups going out to Merlene Isaac and Camille Bender from over there at Signature Inspirations Wedding and Event Planners over there in Florida. And while I'm at this, I want to big up the Wild Bunch. Yeah, the Wild Bunch. Name speaks for itself. Chantal Kuth over there in Florida. Big up yourself, my sister. Wendy and Barton over there in Jamaica. Yes, you're a part of the Wild Bunch. Big up yourself wherever you are. And then the biggest big up of them all is for the mommy herself, Miss Yvette Roberts over there in Jamaica, the mother of Leontre. Maximum respect, mother. Big up, big up, big ups to you. And thank you.
And just so I don't get killed, you know, I have to big up Daddy. And it's Roberts and my little brother, Owen Roberts, you know. And my family and my friends, you know, I love all of you guys. And you make me the person I am. Like, every day you're constantly molding and making me by loving me and accepting me as who I am. And thank you.
You heard it right here. And I'm going to give you the absolute last, well, not the absolute last word because I got to tell everybody, but anything else, anything you want to say to anybody or
I just want to say, you know, go for your dreams, whatever it is that you want to achieve in life. You know, nobody can take your dream away once you dedicate your time and your effort to it and you work at something hard enough. You know, even if you never get there, the whole fact that you're working towards it for your whole life, you know, it means no one can take away your dream. You know, and believe in yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, never settle for less than you deserve, and just laugh hard, love hard, and live like tomorrow is not guaranteed, you know?
You heard it right there. It's now the top of the hour at 7 o'clock, and I want to thank you all for tuning in to UnSung. My guest this evening was Leontre, and you're right here on E2 on Air. I want to thank those who logged in via Facebook, Twitter, Ustream, E2 on Air, those people who listening and just don't want to talk to me. It's all right. I love you still. My sister over there in Jamaica, Sharon, big up yourself, my girl. And until next week, when I bring you another unsung artist, you hear one in the background. I had him on last week, Mr. Benji Myers. Just stay tuned. And coming up next is Mr. Carl McKetty on CPR Reggae, and he'll be doing Real Talk. So from me to you, much love. Aki woman, I missed you. All right? And I'll talk to you all next week.
Time alone can do anything. Time can move any mountain. Time will make you realize someone's in love with you.